Thousands of years ago, in the primal age long lost, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre fought over that energy in endless, furious clashes. In the face of Primal Groudon and Kyogre's great power, people could do nothing. The only choice was to watch as disaster upon disaster swept over them. It was in such a time that a great many meteoroids poured from the darkness of space, from a place higher than even the heavens. And the meteoroids fell in their multitude upon a waterfall that had long been home to a tribe of dragon-type Pokémon users. The meteoroids shone with a rainbow brilliance, as if some great life was held within. That was when, as if drawn by the brilliance, a Pokémon that shone in a blazing emerald hue descended from the heavens. That Pokémon was none other than Rayquaza. Rayquaza's power overwhelmed that of the two primal Pokémon, and peace returned to the world. The people of Hoenn revered Rayquaza as a true savior. 1,000 years after this time, the meteoroids once again fell. A huge meteoroid, far greater than any before, struck the planet, boring deep into the ocean, and leaving behind it a crater larger than any other. The land born of this event would later become known as Sootopolis. The great meteoroid was the first of many disasters to befall humanity. When it punched into the planet, the land cracked beneath it, and a great wheeling of natural energy poured from beneath Hoenn. Thirsting for this energy, Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre once again woke. The people had a wish, a memory from 1,000 years before. They wished that the legendary Pokémon, clad in emerald light, would appear again. The huge meteoroid that lay at the heart of Sootopolis gave off a boundless brilliance. It was in this brilliance it resembled a vast and powerful keystone. And once again Rayquaza descended from whence it came in the heavens. The people fell to their knees before Rayquaza and made a wish for salvation. As they did, a great change came over the legendary Pokémon. It was enveloped in a blinding light. As the light receded, they beheld a Rayquaza beyond all knowledge, a sublime figure, incandescent with overwhelming life force. Rayquaza once again confronted Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. The gold filaments that sprang from its body covered the sky. An emerald brilliance illuminated the area. A terrible wind rose. The wind and emerald light visibly sapped the power from Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Drained of their primal powers, the two vanished into the depths of land and sea. Rayquaza watched them go, regaining its usual appearance. Then it soared back into the heavens, where it dwelled. A witness to the series of events, a tall visitor from a distant land, said, "It is the Delta, born of the great disturbances in this world. By the bonds born of mankind's wish and the power of the stones, it will calm the troubles that plague this world." That was when the Draconids constructed the Great Tower, to hold the rainbow stone that had granted Rayquaza its power, and to try to get a little bit closer to Rayquaza and the heavens above. To record the history of the trials and great feats of Mater Rayquaza, for all to know, they left behind the murals you see here. 1,000 years of peace followed after that disastrous time. But the Draconian people, learning from their long history's cyclical nature, foretold that the meteoroids would fall on this land again. The meteoroid to come, they prophesied, would be far greater than those that had come before it. This meteoroid would be great enough to break the world forever. In order to prevent this great calamity, those who had held the knowledge of the past arrived at the plan. The plan was to invoke Rayquaza, the great savior, and summon it to this land before the meteoroid could strike. And you, champion of Hoenn, know the rest of the story.